Hi everyone, welcome. This is Gem 314 Tarot. I hope I find everyone well. Thank you for returning and hello if you're new. We are doing another seen and unseen reading for the collective, past, present, future, what was seen and what is unseen. In the past, we have the rat, which is the Four of Fossils. I'm using the Animal Wisdom Tarot deck. Um, Four of Fossils is the Four of Pentacles, so that's something that in the past people were seeing you as very um, conservative, very holding things to your chest. It's called the Miser card. It's possessions, control, stability, accumulation, protection, survival. It's um, it's like self-interest. It's you reserving your self-interests. Okay? But people outside of you probably saw you as being greedy or cheap or miserly. But the thing with the Four of Pentacles is that it's not a lot. It's four. So you might just have enough for you or for your family, but there was something where you were being conservative with what you had, and for good reason. The unseen was this Seven of Shells, which is the Seven of Cups, and that is um, imagination and hopes. It's wishful thinking. It's possessiveness, possibilities. I'm sorry. It's dream big, but manifest towards an honest reality. It is inspiration, and it says hope for the best and strengthen your heart. So, um, what they didn't see is that you were trying to save up, you were trying to conserve your energy, conserve your money, conserve your time and effort because you were going for something bigger. You had dreams and goals and stuff. That's what they weren't seeing. So like I said, the top row is the seen and the bottom row is the unseen. So what they saw was you being cheap and greedy and conservative, but what they didn't see is that you had a plan. You were trying to look at something bigger. You were trying to go for something more. There were options, or you were trying to make options for yourself. And in order to do that, you had to be very smart with the resources that you had. And unfortunately, the resources that you had or have were minimal, you know? So when they saw you being, sorry, that was my chair. When they saw you being um, conservative with that little bit, they felt some way about it. Here in the present, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This has been a lot of Pentacle energy lately. Even after that, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is Beaver. So this is a lot of um, 3D work. This is tangible resources, right? This is the management of tangible resources. Here in the present, you're in Queen of Pentacles energy. This is the Queen of Fossils, the pig energy. She is caring and content, intelligent and kind. She's earthy and practical and honest. She's smart. She's sensible and determined. So this says joyfulness in work. Um, it says get your hands dirty. You create riches from the mud. So that is what is seen. What is seen is that you're working really hard. Now the queen, the nurturer, is the one that protects the pentacle. She trying to think, she's very earthy. She knows what to do with it. She's very responsible with it. She watches over it. She allocates those assets where they need to go, to whom they, can be given. This is Queen of Pentacles energy, so she can be successful and intelligent. This is the energy this is the scene that you're capable, you're intelligent, you're practical. Okay? Um this says abundant through self-promotion, hard work, and tough decisions. That's what people are seeing. So they see you as first in the rat energy, which is the Four of Pentacles, very conservative and very, very conservative with your resources. And then in the Queen of Pentacles, where she not only is conservative, but she actually makes those resources grow. But it's through careful decision making, and a lot of times those decision making things, they not everybody vibes with them, right? What is unseen, we have here the Tower, which is the serpent in the animal deck, the quickener. Okay, can you see it? That's really cool. It's a snake with wings wrapped around a tower blowing fire. I would say it's a dragon, but it doesn't have legs. That's why I said a snake with wings. So this says this is the awakener. It's the revelation, shock. It's a bombshell. It, this illumination brings liberation. As painful as it may be, there is a foundation shift. It can feel like chaos and change. It can be sudden clarity, though, and upheaval. It says truth destroys illusion. So this is like with the death card, people get really nervous when they see that death card because there's an ending. The reason we get nervous about it is because it's not something that we control. Okay? The Tower card is a shakeup that's out of our control. However, the thing with these destructive cards is that they come for our good and they come to liberate us, not completely destroy us. You know what I mean? Like, there will be destruction of aspects of the situation that maybe we didn't see coming. We kind of wanted to hang on to that. We thought it was going a certain way, but it's not. It's not working. In other cases, it could be something where we kind of got off track, like distracted by something shiny and pretty, and we're like, oh, we want to go that way, it feels good, so I must be destined to go towards that because it's so pretty and it feels nice and it's happy and everything. But maybe it got us way off track, so the divine had to send the destructor. I just heard Gozer. You know, the destructor has come. That's what I always hear when I see the tower and this. Um, I forget what they call him in the Ghostbusters movie. He's got some long name. The traveler has come. The destructor. And then, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man comes and lays waste. That to me is what like the tower is. It's a destruction, but it's a good destruction. It's for our liberation. That's all I can elaborate. Is that something that had grown, that looked pretty and maybe felt secure, was grown not in our best interest. So now that has to be. It says truth destroys illusion. So that's what's hidden. What's hidden is something that's going to destroy the okay, so the tower is destroyed, but that's the thing. It doesn't destroy down to the foundation. The foundation is strong. Whatever it was built on was strong, but somewhere along the construction of this situation, it became tainted. And so it's like if you're building something and you're building on a strong foundation, but then halfway through you had to get a different brand of concrete, and there was something wrong with it compared to the previous layer. So it's like the the layer that you're building up on top of that is a little rickety. There's cracks, there's impurities in the concrete, and it's not stable. So, but you don't know it until you've almost finished the tower. And what's going to happen when you realize that what you built from a certain point up was tainted, and it's going to destruct itself. It's going to have to be torn down. and that's the destruction of the tower. However, you you still get to see that the foundation and the first layers that you built were still pure and good and stable. So you only have to take it down a certain amount, right? That's for somebody, I don't know why that had to be so long winded, but that is what is in the unseen. So if this is something that has to do with money, there may be an issue where you think you're building up something. This is all very conservative and very careful and very resourceful and very watchful and nurturing to whatever you have grown already. And then at the base of this here in the unseen, you have the tower. We are going to get clarification, so we're going to be able to elaborate as we go. Now, in the future, you have, in the scene, you have the Eight of Fossils, which is beaver, and that is the Eight of Pentacles. This is industriousness and dedication. It's focus, single-mindedness. It's like a goal is in mind. Like, beavers are genetically almost like ingrained with what they're supposed to do. It is not a choice. It is all that they know. So this is something where in the future, it could be the near future, but usually my readings, if it's in the past, it's like with the past 3 months. And if then we have the future, or the present is now, and then the future is 3 months from then. It's like 3, 6, 9, 9 months about, okay? So within the next 3 months in the future, there's going to be something where you put in a lot of effort into it, and it's going to come as second nature to you to build this. Eight of Pentacles or Eight of Fossils beaver card. It is industry, work, concentration, creativity. Activity that I wrote this. It's so tiny. Crafting, a vocation, focus and detail. It's also discipline and attention. So there's going to be something really great in the future where you're going to be able to giving your attention to, and it's going to build. So okay, so this could be like after the tower. And then in the unseen, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is spider. Okay, the sacred spinner. I like that the cat is watching her spin. The cat in this deck represents the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is there just watching the heavens turn and logging everything that she sees. So the spinner is fate and karma, but also timing. It's a shifting. It says, weave your fate as the universe guides you towards it. Okay, I'll read that again. Weave your fate as the universe guides you towards it. Okay, it says adjust your path, work with the flow. It says create your path and create your fate. So there's like this new beginning here. I love this because there was, there's this moment here where we're jostled a little bit by a situation, and it's going to bring down what we've worked for. But like I said, it's kind of a liberation. I heard it's a fix. Okay? Was this too loud? I heard it's a fix. Like there was something wrong with the formula. Okay? And now you had to start over. But had you continued with that bad formula, it wouldn't have come to this ability to create something better. Okay? So we're going to, but then again, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, with these major arcana cards are also telling me that this is energy again that we don't control. The major arcana is the divine. It's 5D energy. It's the universe turning, okay? It's the turning of time in the universe. The reason we don't control it is because there's a lot of factors that have to be put into place in order to get somewhere, get something done. There's a lot of collaboration that has to be done. There's a lot of timing that has to be considered. There's setbacks. There's advantages, and at every step of the way, whenever, especially when we're dealing with people, there is free will, and whatever someone decides will change the road a little bit. So when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, it's like, keep working as the heavens are turning, because you're going to get caught up at the certain point. I don't know if that made sense. We're going to go on to the Easy Tarot now, and we're going to elaborate on these a little bit. So we've got in the past, in the scene, we've got Rat. What is this? King of Cups. So this was a King of Cups. This is Pisces energy. Saturn in Pisces, I think. King of Cups on the Four of Pentacles. So somebody was being conservative with their emotions. So the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. He is warm and generous. He's thoughtful and genuine, loyal, kind. He's a family man. He's kind of dreamy and deep, and he's perceptive. He's a healer, a helper, and a counselor. He can sense the emotional needs and hidden pain of others. He can be compassionate, but he can become sullen, a little lonely, and like the depressed brooder, Let's see. So the King of Cups, he is also the master of his emotions. He's true to himself. He's calm in a crisis. He's fearless but not impulsive. Okay? The key to the King of Cups is he is the ruler of his emotions, not their servant. So there may be somebody here in the past, in the scene, that looked like they were making a head over heart decision, and that's really odd that we would put that on the King of Cups instead of the King of Swords. But it's like, I don't know, this is always okay. First of all, the watery emotional signs are hard for me because I'm all air and fire and a little bit of earth. Okay, so I'm not very wishy in the emotional, even though in my chart I do have a grand trine in water placements, which it should become easy for me, but I can't vibe well in the watery emotions, so this is hard for me to interpret. The King of Cups, he loves deeply, but he doesn't allow those emotions to get the best of him. Do you know what I mean? Like the passionate King of Wands. He's fiery and just ambitious and passionate, and sometimes, I mean, it can be kind of egotistical and a little bit annoying, but he lives in his emotions. He knows them. They rule him, King of Cups is different. King of Cups, that's Pisces energy. And Pisces is like the deep ocean, the deep emotions. Think of a big lumbering whale, okay? They go real deep. They're very at home in their emotions. They know their surroundings very well. They know every note, every sound, every wave, every particle of water in their vicinity. They know it, but it doesn't rule them, they lead themselves through the emotion. Emotion doesn't lead them. That's what it is. So in the past, in the scene, it's like people were seeing you in the collective being very conservative, not only with your resources, but with where you put your attention, where you put your love, where you put, your faith, where you put that, um, they're telling me, okay, they're telling me it's where you put your non-intellectual part of yourself. You were being kind of conservative with it. Okay. But there is definitely a King of Cups Pisces energy here. Queen of Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy. Let's see, the Serpent, the Tower, that's Scorpio, Wheel of Fortune, that's the fixed signs, which are Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. Okay. All right. In the unseen, at the same time going on with this King of Cups being very frugal, we have Sea Lion, but in the unseen, which the Seven of Pentacles is imagination, hopes, and wishful thinking, possibilities, dreaming big, but manifesting an honest reality. Okay, this is hope for the best and strengthen your heart. So this was in the unseen. Oh, all right, Magician. Oh my goodness. That is the master manifester. So you're not seeing this. Somebody's not seeing this. Either you. So this can be read different ways. They always clarify it a little bit more as we go. For me, initially, this could be things about you, the collective, like the behavior that people saw, but motivations that you had that were unseen. Okay. Sometimes they'll adjust it halfway through to be what people saw about you, but what was moving in the background that even you didn't see, especially with these two major arcana cards here, meaning movement, divine movement. So there was something that you didn't see that is being manifested. Either you're manifesting it, collective, or it is being manifested in the background for you. Okay? This is the Magician. They give this to Aries. Aries? Sometimes I have trouble with the major arcana giving it to a certain sign because the Magician has one of each of the signs. So how can you give that to one particular one? But he is the one who is gathering those things together and deciding how to utilize each, in what capacity to use them, and what amount to use them. There's one pentacle, one cup, one sword, one wand. There's a little bit of action, there's a little bit of love, there's a little bit of knowledge, and there's a little bit of money. And it's like something being put alchemized all together in order to manifest this in the 3D. Okay, that's the 3D work. So there was work being put into all these hopes and dreams. And that's in the hidden. Okay? So either you were doing this on the down low collective or the divine was doing this for you. Now in the present here, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you think everything is cool. You think everything is nurtured and taken care of. I feel like there's energy here that I'm missing, but I can't quite get the words for it. This is Pisces? No, Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. I always give the King and Queen to the higher of the three signs, and for me that would be Capricorn. So Capricorn women, here's the thing, I'm Capricorn rising, so this is very familiar energy for me. We have wonderful work ethic, okay? We will completely set everything aside in order to work, because we know that that brings our livelihood, and that brings money, and that brings, that gets the job done. But the one thing people don't understand about Capricorn women, and it's because we're so buttoned up about things sometimes. There's manners to mind, there's proper etiquette and behavior in order to get things done. But I love that they picked the pig to represent the queen, because once all that stability is taken care of, we can get dirty. We like getting dirty. You know, we're earth signs. We love getting dirty. And it's not just like, not just innocent dirty either. Not just like, oh, I'm going to root around in the garden. Mm-mm. We get nasty. We get sensual and sexy. And we love good food. And it's like, once we get to that point where everything is secure and taken care of, it's like, even if it's just for the night, even if it's like, okay, the dog had a bath, you know, I got paid today, we rented a movie. You can tell I'm Gen X, right? Because this is like a Friday night for us, when we go rent a movie and get a pizza and then come home and pop it in the VCR. Yeah, I say VCR. But that was a good, beautiful night. You know, when work is done and play is good, that's the Queen of Pentacles. So clarify. Oh, I saw some fire. Oh, what did I say about getting nasty? What did I say? It's the Lovers. Oh, what did I say? I can't make it up. What I just was saying, how we can get nasty and sensual and loving, and you know what I mean? And bam, Lovers. Ooh, now I have to figure out how to interpret that. Okay? Maybe that's exactly what it is in the scene here. It's like somebody saw, oh, that King of Cups is in for it. That, okay, I don't have much experience with Pisces men. Like, I don't know if they're, like, I know they're emotional and loving and deep and like they border on psychic or whatever, but I don't know if they're freaky freaks. I don't know, you know, if they got any kinks or anything. But somebody just told me that this King of Cups is about to find out. He's gonna completely fuck around and find out that this Queen of Pentacles is, oof, oof, it's the Lovers. Oh, so this is number 6. Breaks down. No, it's a 6. See, I'm a little verklempt here because it's I have a blockage on I have a I have a terrible blockage on talking dirty. Okay, so I can do it like if I'm joking, but I can't say those things like to mean it. And, and trying to interpret this, the Lovers on top of the Queen of Pentacles, it's just crazy. Okay, but I would be remiss if I didn't say that the Lovers being Gemini energy here is a choice. It's always a choice. This is the Lovers before the world ruins them. Okay? So somehow in the present there is a Queen of Pentacles rolling. She's rolling in the dirt, babes. Okay, I can't. We got 2 dolphins in the card. Dolphins are playful and intelligent, but they can't. They are known to be. Uh, they're nasty. They're known to be dirty. I'm gonna move on from this because down in the unseen we have a tower. So let's figure out what the hell is going on with this Queen of Pentacles wrapped up in the Lovers here. But something is in the unseen here. That's a tower. What is the tower here in the unseen? What is the tower for the unseen? Oh, that's too many. Ooh, we got a 4 of Wands that tried to peek. Oh, it kind of makes sense. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's too many. Oh my, the Sun and the Empress. Ooh, don't get pregnant. Don't get pregnant. Give me that serpent, please. What was quickened? Oh, that's too many. The World came out on the Wheel of Fortune. I can't take it. That's too many. 1, please. Empress tried to come out again. Focus, focus, focus. The Fool reversed. Interesting. The Fool. So the Fool is everything but nothing yet. Okay, so there was something like there was a shakeup, but it like look at this guy. He's like thrown off of something. He's thrown off. He's not able to go through this. So the Fool is like spontaneous, he's clever, he's free spirited, he's enthusiastic, he's ingenious and daring. The key to this is all is possible with trusting steps, but he's in reverse. So in the unseen here, there's some kind of something threw somebody for a loop. It's like there was going to be a new beginning, but it got kind of all hemmed up. Now the thing with the Fool is that when the Fool moves forward, he moves forward with no baggage. Okay, he's got the things that the magician has in his satchel. He's got one cup, one wand, one sword, and one pentacle. Just the basics to go on to this new endeavor. He does not take baggage from the cycle that he is leaving behind because you can't make a fresh start on something, which is the Fool energy, if you're dragging shit from the past. Okay, so I heard somebody got ahead of themselves because we had the magician fall out before the Fool, but in the tarot deck, the Fool comes before the magician. So I feel like there's somebody jumped the gun. Somebody jumped the gun and tried to start a new cycle, but it wasn't ready yet. That's been a theme coming up a lot lately. It's like they've been telling me that there are some in the collective that you're going to run into obstacles. You're going to run into you're going to be held up. There's going to be speed bumps. There's mistakes. There's going to be things that you can't control that are going to throw you off track a little bit. Now, some in the collective are going to think, oh my God, this didn't work out. I made the wrong choice. I'm on the wrong path. I chose the wrong way to go. I chose the wrong career. I chose the wrong person. I chose this. I chose that. I did it wrong because all these obstacles have come in my way since I started. Now, could it be that the divine is trying to, realign you? It could, but that would be explained in other cards in the spread. But what's been coming out lately for me has been you're a little ahead of yourself. And that's what's right. It feels like that's what this energy is right here. You got the magician, which is working on things before the Fool comes in with the things that you need in order to work on it. So it's like when they put an obstacle in your way, it's to delay you a little bit, but it's not a punishment. What did I say about the tower? It's not destruction for the sake of our demise. It's for our good. It's like with the death card. Death is liberation, and so is the tower. The tower is shaking something that wasn't going to work anyways. So what this is saying is that there was somebody maybe who got ahead of themselves. Okay, and they tried to make something before they had the right ingredients to make it, and then now they've hit a tower, and their beginning of this endeavor is all upside down. Okay, so let's see, in the future, we've got the Eight of Fossils. Now, what this has been telling me is that even though there's something that's going to be I heard remodeled. Something might be needing a remodel, a refurbishment. Something was, and this could, it doesn't necessarily have to be a home. It could be metaphorical. It's like maybe something in your job has to be repositioned or remodeled because the way that you're going wasn't conducive to anything. Ooh, Two of Cups wanted to poke. Let's see here. All right. So in the future, you have this great opportunity and ability to rebuild. That's what this Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Fossils, the Beaver card says to me. Even if there's been a flood, even if DNR comes through the river and destroys the dam that the beaver created, they still have it in them to rebuild. Okay, it's ingrained. They don't get upset that something came through the tower and upheaved everything that they had made along the way. They just get right back to work. Cutting down trees, it's ingrained in their DNA to do this. So after this tower comes through and throws your plans all in the upheaval, you are still able to recover. You still have resources. In fact, you're coming out ahead here because where you started was a Four of Pentacles. You started with four measly pentacles that you had to protect. And now this tower came through, wrecked everything that you had in your Queen of Pentacles energy. Oof, that Lovers is hot. But now you're actually better off because you have Eight Pentacles now, and you're able to rebuild faster than before after this tower comes through. So let's clarify, please, the Eight of Fossils, the beaver, for the collective. This card also has an infinity symbol on it, which the lemniscate means that the same thing as the Wheel of Fortune, things turn back and forth, balanced back and forth for eternity. That is the basic, one of the basic tenets of existence in the universe is that everything needs to balance. And when things are out of balance, it feels like that's when destruction happens. But it's like with they're showing me a roller coaster where you come up and then you pause at the top and then you drop and everything, drops out of you. Like your stomach goes through your butt and you think you're going to throw up and everything is dizzy and up is down. And that's what they're showing me with this figure eight motion, is that things get upheaved and then they're calm, and then you work towards something else and then you're calm, and then it's upheaved and then you're calm. So this this figure eight on the beaver means that even if life takes you from calm to destroyed back to calm, it's in your DNA to continue. Okay? I hope that made sense. I hope this is resonating with somebody. I hope this makes sense. I really do. If I am resonating with you, I do have donation information in the description. Also, could you leave a like and maybe a share? Leave a comment. I love the feedback, though I don't often get it. I love the engagement. I also have my email in the description if you'd like to discuss maybe a short one question personal reading. I'll also do one question birth chart interpretation. Like, I don't know, say, what, I mean, it could be as simple as what could be a good career. It could be as simple like that. Now, I'll take a look for a nominal fee. I'd have to figure that out though. But anyways, my email is in the description. So is donation links, and please like, share, and comment. So yeah, we got the Two Cups. That's been bugging me to. It's been trying to pop out like 2 or 3 times. This all has to do with building a foundation that's stable enough to promote a beautiful future with someone else. Okay? That's what's seen here. This hard work that you're doing, this ability to bounce back better, bounce back more prepared, bounce back smarter, stronger. You actually came through it with better resources than you went in. And bam, here's this Two of Cups, man. Oof. I'm going to lay out the next one. Wheel of Fortune here, Spider in the unseen. Please clarify. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to read it all at once. Can we get the Wheel of Fortune here? Spider in the unseen, please. Spider in the unseen. And then we're going to get an Ancestors card. And then, oh, look at that. The World. Didn't I just say with the last run through that the World pop out on the Wheel of Fortune, but I couldn't keep it? So they wanted me to say that a lot of you are going to be working towards something tangible in the 3D work, career, projects, getting a house together, getting your finances together, maybe getting schooled, something in 3D, tangible. But what you're not seeing is that there's love. I heard that, I don't know who sings it. Love is on the way. Was some 80s hair metal band. Love is on the way. I can see it in your eyes. Can we give it one more try tonight, baby? I don't know who that was. I really do love this. I mean, okay, now they want me to read this separately. Okay, so we're going to do each pile separately. I'm sorry if this runs long. Okay, in the past, in the scene, people saw you as this uptight, conservative with your money, conservative with your heart, very independent, very kind of broody and moody. What is this King of Cups again? It's like people felt you as warm and generous and thoughtful, but almost you kept yourself almost untouchable, you know? Like I've known a couple Pisces men, and they're kind of like, I don't know. Their energy is like welcoming, but it's welcoming, but almost keeping you at arm's length. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but that's how it feels. It feels like not only were you, not only were you conservative with your finances, but you were conservative with your heart. Okay, collective, and that's how people saw you. But what they didn't see is that you had big imagination, you had big dreams about love, you had, wishful thinking and everything, but you had this realisticness about you. You would hope for the best, but you had to strengthen your heart in case. So, I mean, but you definitely kept your heart like hopeful. That's what I heard, a hopeful heart. And then what people didn't see is that that was kind of like manifesting, or at least putting out that energy for you into the 5D. Like, this is what I would like, this is what I want. I know that I have to be very select about it. I don't want to get hurt. Um, if I don't find it, I'm good. It's like that's another thing that I was picking up from this King of Cups. Remember I was talking about like the whale energy, right? It's like no matter where he is in that big deep ocean of emotion, it's like he kind of feels at home. It's like he's okay. It's like he's okay, but he's looking forward to more. That's it. But people didn't see that. All they saw was that you were kind of conservative, but okay with your emotions and your life. They didn't see that you were wanting more. You were trying to navigate this deep ocean of emotion, and you were like plotting your course. Like whales know exactly where they're going, and they go back and forth, and they don't get lost down there. You weren't getting lost in those emotions. Lost in emotion. You weren't getting lost, but you were manifesting where you wanted to go. I'm sorry if that's really long winded. If you notice, I did take about a week off, and sometimes when I come back from like taking vacation off a reading, I'm pretty rusty. So now we're going to the present in the scene. And present in the scene, it's like, dang, you got the lovers. But this is a choice. It's like you are making the active choice to go towards something that you want, right? And it's on top of the Queen of Pentacles. So this may be going towards like this is a we've definitely got Capricorn energy, we've got Pisces energy, we've got Gemini energy, we've got the fixed signs twice. So this is Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo energy. Okay. That's the scene. What's in the unseen is there's something that's going to be a shakeup that's going to pause your progress because I heard you don't have all of the ingredients yet. Okay? So, but there may be something that you're going towards before it's ready. So they're going to kind of hem you up a little bit, or you're just going to get hemmed up because something had to be destroyed first. And then in the future, in the scene, is that you're like rebuilding yourself in order to get this Two of Cups. Um, they're also now they're starting to show me um, different little pockets of the collective and how this might be playing out for you guys out there. Now, I know there could be millions in the collective and it's all going to play out in different ways. So they're going to show me the few that are like the most prominent. So what they're showing me is that there was somebody who was really stable, alone in their principles, and then they but they wanted more, so they started to manifest towards more. But in order to move towards this beautiful lovers scenario, something had to go. Basically, something had to go. And perhaps there was some in the collective that were not ready for that to go. And that's why they got heaved up a little bit. That's why the Fool is in reverse. That's the, oh my God, did I make the wrong choice kind of energy, right? But then here we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is the building of something new. You came out ahead. You came out better than you were because you started out with only Four Pentacles. Now you came through this tower, not only with on top of a Queen of Pentacles, but you came out of it with a love offer that you worked towards very, very diligently, I heard. Very dedicatedly. See, I love how this looks. See, he's working away on his pentacle, and there's the Two of Cups right next to him. Look at that. You know, that's what he's working towards. That's what he's giving his pentacle to. That Two of Cups. You see that? You see him handing that over like that? That's like payment. He's like, I have this much that I built with my own hands, and I give this now to you as that Two of Cups offer. Okay, that's in the scene. What's in the unseen, I hear, is that it was all meant to be like that. It was all meant to be. Come on, we've got two major arcana on top of each other, the World and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, these both have spinning aspects to me. Okay? The world keeps spinning, even though this is the end of it. This is like, that's the last card of the major arcana before you get to the suits. It's the last card of divine influence before you get down and dirty in the 3D and into the work. Remember, I was talking about the whale earlier as this King of Cups. It's interesting that the King of Cups is here in the beginning and the world is here in the end. Because in the Animal Wisdom Tarot, the world is the whale. Okay? And what did I say? The whale is completely at home in that deep ocean of emotion. It's now with this, the whale, he is the all-encompassing, it says. This is the world card. So I'm going to read both. This is accomplishment and achievement. This is victory after completion. It's goals. It's a long cycle is over. It's deep wisdom and memory. That's the whale is like if any animal to me represents the world memory, Gaia's memory, the earth as a being, her memory to me, it's whales. Could also be a little bit of elephants. It's interesting that they are genetically related somewhere along the line, but to me, the world memory, the akasha of the planet is the whale. It says deep wisdom and memory. It says goals are reached. Now you surface and breathe. It says dive deep to leap high. Welcome home. Aww. Welcome home. See the wheel of fortune turned. That's what you're not seeing. That this is in the unseen portion of the near future. What you don't see is that this is this beautiful upheaval, this beautiful creation. And it's um like I said, you're gonna run into some I heard you're gonna run into some cobwebs, okay? You're gonna run into like when you're walking on a path and you're focused and you're jogging and you're and you're breathing right and you're concentrating on your heartbeat, and it's like you're in the moment of doing something that you're really focused on doing, and what happens, you walk into a cobweb and it just kind of takes you out of the moment. And that's what the fool energy is here upside down. It's like you hit something and you're like, wow, what is all this? And you're trying to get the cobwebs out of your face. You maybe swallowed a bug. There's a rock in your shoe. But it's like there, then you can continue. You kind of get your shit together, you breathe, and you wipe off the dirt or whatever, and you continue working. And that's what this 8 of Pentacles is, this beaver energy, is that you just keep working. I heard also for some in the collective, you're working because you really love it. It's something that you love. That is what you picked. Remember, I said the lovers is a choice. The 2 of Cups, that's a choice. Twos are always choices. So there's something here that you chose to build because you love it. Okay? Whether that is a career because you love it, whether that's breaking off and making your own home because you love it. But I mostly see that this could be new love because you wanted it, you love it, and you walked with faith. It's like after this tower, after that cobwebs hit you in the face, after you swallowed that bug and got the rock in your shoe, it's like you were like, that sucked, but the path is still in front of me, and I still have time to walk. So I'm going to keep going because at the end of the path, there's that sweet 2 of Cups. Okay, now let's get some ancestors' messages. I know I get long-winded, but they show me different scenarios because there are different groups in the collective that are at different points in the timelines. Let's get these ancestors woken up. Hey y'all, can you give some messages for the collective here? Let's summarize. Okay, we got a warrior here. We got a warrior coming through. This could be someone in your bloodline that that you have coming through. But they wanted me to summarize. So somebody was conservative with their heart, conservative with their time, conservative with their energy, their ambition, their money, conservative with themselves, okay? But inside, what the people didn't see, what they didn't let on, is that their heart was going towards the intention of manifesting something in the love department, okay? So Then they started to get down and dirty, down in the work. They started to get down in the mud and start rooting around to manifest what they wanted. And what did they dig up but goddamn a lover? They dug up some love. And in the background here in the unseen, perhaps that very discovery, because now they're showing me like the pig digging around, like digging for truffles, right? And her nose is in the dirt. She's digging up rocks. She's looking around for roots to eat. And lo and behold, what did she pull out of the mud? But dang, she pulled something out of the mud that pulled her right back into it. That's what she did. And perhaps that find, that lover's find in the dirt was what the tower was. It's like it came too soon. She was, somebody wasn't ready. They intended for some time in the future manifesting this love. That was a choice. And while they were working, it kind of hit them a little too soon. And that's what the tower hit. The fool is upside down, the cobwebs in the face, like I said. But they came out of it pretty good. They were just stumbling. They stumbled for a minute because they were like, whoa, what the heck is that? But then they were like, yeah, I can work with this. I can work with this. That's that eight of fossils, um the beaver energy. Not only was it I can work with this, but it was holy shit, this is what I have worked for all this time. And maybe that also was a tower moment, realizing that that's what they worked for all that time. And here it is. What is the unseen here is that it was all meant to be. You were on the right track the whole time, even when even when the tower shook you, even when you were upside down in the spider web. There's a lot of spider imagery here and a lot of whale imagery. So if anyone in the collective has spider or whale as their spirit animal, we've also got pig and beaver. We've got rat here and sea lion. Okay. Now on here with the warrior, let's see. We've got 2 more spots for ancestor messages. This is ancestors. It could be animal spirits. It could be angels. There's angels in this deck also. We've got summer. The bumblebee, that's been one of my spirit animals for like almost my whole life. I love the bumblebee. The honeybee. Isn't there a country song about honeybees? Look up honeybee. One more, please. Just one. The sun tried to peek, but it came out with too much. It's just doing too much. Don't you hate that's Leo energy? They're just doing too much. Okay, medicine mother. That's a good one. All right. And I will read from the book for these. So we got warrior energy. This is be fearless and stand strong. Okay, that came out on top of the King of Cups magician combination here. That's a good one. Be fearless and stand strong. Let's read from that. Again, like this could be somewhere in your bloodline there was a warrior and somebody's coming forward from there to give you advice. Okay, this is don't back down, make your opinions heard, and don't settle for second best. But that could, that could be something that King of Cups, he was in that kind of energy that was like, well, I guess I'll just settle for what I got. But in his heart, he's like, man, I know there's something else. Man, my imagination is showing me so much more. It says, if you're experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big, perhaps a mass breakthrough that's going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation in your hands where you have to face someone or something that's been unsettling you, know that you're being guided to call upon your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened because you have the energy to protect yourself at now and at all times. So maybe there was a little bit of fear in this King of Cups about moving forward. Remember, King of Cups can be, it's just Pisces. And even though Pisces is a feminine energy, it could be a female Pisces in her masculine energy. Gender ain't shit, okay? It's energy. Gender ain't shit but boobs and wieners. So it has no bearing on spiritual world. Somebody who was in King of Cups protective energy may have been afraid of moving forward towards something that they can't actually see out there, but they sense is out there. Remember I said whale energy is out there, and he's in tune with every little nuanced ripple in his emotional vicinity. Okay. Then we have summertime. Summertime and the living's easy. Here, summer. It says bask in joy and light. It says rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. Okay? It says this is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving now, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestors guide us, angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward. And it came out right on top of the tower, and the Fool reversed, which means you moved ahead before something was ready and they had to like tie you up a little bit. Oh my. Yes, in the fun way also. They just showed me that too. See, I have a block on talking like that and they know it. Shame on them. Oh my God. Angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There's a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration. It is inspiration directly from the divine. When the summer card arrives in the future position, well, this is kind of, yeah, well, it's in the present. We are heading into summer, anyways. Or as the last card of the reading, second to last, it can also indicate that the coming summer will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Okay. It's gonna get. No, I can't say it. See, I have a block. I have a block. And I think it's my Mercury stationary to retrograde in Scorpio. Like, I can think the nasty things, but that Mercury stationary to retrograde, that's tongue tie. I can't say it. I can't say it unless it's joking, and I'm not joking right now, so I can't. But I would be remiss if I didn't say to make sure you pick a safe word. Make sure you pick a safe word. Okay, medicine mother. That's why I can't say it, because there's this beautiful, ancient, respectable, feminine energy on the board. And I feel like I feel foolish talking about sexy times in front of medicine mother here. Where is she? Dang it. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. Okay? This is take action. Do what you know you need to do. This is there is an old there is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take and to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. So take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. Okay? So this is suggesting that some in the collective tripped themselves up. You tripped yourselves up when you were going towards this Lovers Two of Cups, energy. I think it kind of took you by surprise. And so you were like, I can't do this. I can't do this right now. And then you kind of just like wrapped it up and put it away for a moment. Um, yeah, I think some in the collective. I don't feel like that's a big part of the collective, but there's enough of you that I had to address it. Some of you in the collective put the roadblock in front of yourselves. You tripped yourselves. You put the stick in your own bicycle wheel, and that was the tower. And that's what tripped you up, and that's what sent the fool upside down into the cobwebs, okay? But you worked to get yourself out of it, and you realized that beautiful Two of Cups offer was exactly what you needed. We're going to get the theme deck. Again, if I'm resonating with you guys, if you like my content, please leave a like, share. Please share my video. Please leave a comment. I really, really, really like the feedback, but I don't get it very often. And if you'd like to support the channel, I have Venmo and CashApp links in the description. I'd be thankful for anything. So let's get this last round of messages for this collective. So we have Pisces energy, Gemini energy, Two of Cups, that's Gemini. We got the fixed signs. We got Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. Got a little bit of everybody. Okay. Self-reliance. So don't be afraid to fly solo. That fell out on the B. Scratch paper. You can always try again. That kind of has that Fool in reverse energy on it. We've got when necessary, raise hell. That could be like defending your position, like there may be obstacles in your way that are in the form of people that don't want you to move on, that don't, for some reason. When necessary, raise hell. I heard some in the collective may be facing something that doesn't seem fair, whether to you or to other people, and you're being told that sometimes it's necessary to get loud. Okay, somebody's feeling lack. Okay, somebody's feeling lack, like there's a major obstacle to a challenge to overcome. Okay. But we've got 1111 here. It's a twin flame soulmate connection, a soul connection here. And we've got the rose, which is romance is in the air. Just a few more, please. But we've got the mountain, a major challenge, and we've got the empty chest, which is a feeling of lack. This could be what you felt before. And then the mountain is here. Yeah, that's earth energy. Okay, just a couple more. please, for the collective. Couple more for the collective. One at a time or two at a time, please. Not so many. Thank you. Oh, the ring engagement. Oh my God, commitment. See? Okay. Be shiny. What else? We got 666. Fear is an illusion. One more. One more. One more. One more. One more. Give me one more. Thank you. Plot twist. Whoa, did not see that coming. Okay, so that would be the tower energy here. Plot twist, did not see that coming. Scratch paper, you had to try again and start over. You have the mountain here, a major challenge to overcome. Please be kind. I drew these. I am not a good artist, okay? Let's see. Okay, so, but, I mean, look at this. You've got the Two of Cups here next to the Lovers. You've got the ring, which is in romantic engagement or commitment. It could just be like, hey, I'm committed to you. Are you committed to me? Maybe your ring is not on the table yet. Maybe your ring has not been purchased or being thought of, but the commitment is there, okay? You have 1111 energy gateway. You are connected. A chance will be presented to change. It's soul connection, a twin flame, or a soulmate. And that came out right with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. But there was fear here, and I feel like that could be where that King of Cups energy came in. And then it was exacerbated with the Tower and the Fool reversed. But fear, my friends, is an illusion. Okay, that's what to me 666 means. Fear is an illusion. Remove fear, doubt, and negativity. Those are the true demons because they keep you from your divine path. Okay, last one we've got here is the Rose. Romance in the air. Okay, thanks so much, collective, for sticking with me. I know I get long-winded, I know I stutter, I know I make mistakes, but thank you for sticking with me. And until I'll probably come back tomorrow for another one of these. I really like these seen and unseen readings, and I will be back tomorrow. Thanks for sticking with me until I see you again. Remember, pick a safe word. Okay, bye.